Hello, I'm Chris Salzarullo. Um, for my value proposition assignment, I decided to bring back to life an old idea I had for an orthopedic company, and that's where the tagline comes from here. Get relief is meant to be like get relief from back pain, get relief from neck pain, joint pain, inflammation, etc., etc. And I like that tagline because it's kind of one that sticks, kind of like got milk in a way, like just a very short and brief, kind of to the point about the solution. And below my tagline, I have my reaction piece. This is where I'm trying to derive my reaction from. And the reaction I'm trying to get out of people when they read the subtext, our brand's mission is to deliver a quality product that will positively impact our customer. The reaction I want when somebody's going to read that below my tagline is that there's a bar set here for quality, right? Like there's a bar set here for problem solving efficiency. Okay, so about me, the personal story, who am I? What am I interested in? My name is Chris Salzarullo, as I already stated earlier. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. My father always had bad back and neck pain, and I had to watch as it made his life a whole lot harder than it needed to be. Doing simple things like going to work and getting into the shower were an unnecessary struggle due to aches and pains from just life, just growing up. He didn't do anything special. He says he played too much padless football when he was a teenager, and that could be it. But as I've gotten older, I've developed a few aches and pains of my own. This led me into looking into orthopedics as a way to combat the daily pains. I was impressed by some of the products that the market had to offer, but I also noticed the majority of the market share was occupied by resellers from overseas peddling low quality products. I believe an opportunity to break into this market via offering a superior alternative exists. I think that's the only way, that's the best way, because to dive deeper into beyond the text here, like I've done a lot of research into this. I built a website behind this before, and I was actually selling things online. The reason I stopped was because I kind of didn't have enough in the bank for ad spend. But in my competitive research, I just discovered that people are really selling the same junk items from the same places overseas. So just to reiterate what I said, if you could build a product that actually, is coming out like quality, not just a cheap product from overseas, something that does more than just wrap around your neck or just brace you in, something that's comfortable, something that actually treats uh, the problem. And that's what we're going to get into here. So the problem, neck, back, and joint pain. I mentioned inflammation earlier too, because inflammation is also involved. Aches and pains make everyday life so much harder. Why should anyone have to suffer through a day on their feet in the warehouse or from lower back pain in an office chair? There isn't a person on this planet that would turn down an offer to get rid of their pains, right? So who wouldn't be interested? The goal of my brand is to get as close to solving the problem as possible with non-invasive, self-administered orthopedics. And when I say non-invasive, I mean people that don't want to get surgery, but they're looking for other ways to try and curve the daily aches and pains that they're dealing with. Customer story. So they who are most likely to experience neck, back, and joint pains are the eldest among us. Secondarily, there is a younger market. In particular, those who exercise or do physical work are more likely to be in the market for orthopedics. Here I have a chart showing the average age of the patients for low back pain visits. This was 2010 data from the CDC. And as you can see here, the average age is somewhere between like the mid 40s to the 50s, with the high end of the spectrum all the way into the 60s. So yeah, these are middle-aged people. So I mentioned earlier about competitor analysis, and I found two competitor products, and you could see just how kind of silly they look. I mean, if you go on Facebook or you go on Google Shopping or you go on any of those, you go on Amazon, you go on any website where you're going to see reselling, and you're going to see products that look exactly like that, and you're probably going to see the same thumbnails. And the reason for that is because everything is pretty much coming from Chinese manufacturers. If you've ever heard of AliExpress or Alibaba. So the solution story, my solution. In my opinion, the surest way to offer a better solution is to adhere to stricter quality discipline. An orthopedic product meant to relieve serious pain shouldn't look and feel like some cheap pharmacy aisle item at sale for $12. A higher quality material means less irritation and pinching, increased flexibility or mobility, and in particular, the product actually needs to work. So with the product that I did my time digging to kind of source a more higher quality company that manufactures, I found one that uses neoprene, which is like a it's basically like a better it's like a better version of Velcro. It's just very comfortable to wear, and it even has the cool part is the self-heating magnets. This goes back to what I was talking about earlier about actual functioning utility. Um, None of those cheap products are going to heat the area where the pain is, and that's that's really how you kind of that's kind of how you take care of the soreness there is you inject heat into the site. All right, so overall, my overall value proposition, just to wrap up the presentation, I believe that by offering those who I've identified in my customer avatar, again, going back to the people in the 45 to 55 age group, a product that is clearly better than the alternative, the product that I've sourced, which is way better than that cheap junk that I just showed you, then I'll be able to provide a significant value to the market and, as an entrepreneur, be rewarded in return. And when I say provide significant value, I mean putting forth a real solution that people could actually utilize. Uh, Something that is better than all the crap out there. And the hard part is just to make people aware that the solution exists. But if you could do that through clever marketing, then it's apples and oranges when you compare a good product like I managed to source compared to the junk that floats around there. But yeah, that's my value proposition presentation. Thank you very much.